Welcome to the channel. So I got as far as we actually cranked this engine, kind of built out the front end here. While I was tightening down transmission fitting though, I broke it. So here's my new one. You get to watch me roll around underneath the truck for a second while I put this in and put the lines on it. And then I will go after a couple bolts that are not in the shroud just to make sure we don't wrap the fan up into something. And we're going to give it a crank. So I might have done this the hard way or the easy way last time. I took the shifter or TV cable, really don't know which one it is without playing with it, off to make this a little bit easier. And this time I'm not doing it. So we'll see if it's in fact easier or harder. Hopefully this time I don't snap the fitting. I do have one extra just in case. Is it fun? Should I like move my leg while I'm doing this to entertain you? Probably still none of you here. And I know why I took this off, because it's like impossible to get a wrench in here. I mean, not impossible, but it's very aggravating to try to make it work. So I put a socket on this fitting last time. And it sat there until I decided to tighten the AN fittings down, and I overdid it. And all of a sudden, transmission fluid started coming out at me. I tell you, I'm really tempted to pull this cable again. There. That's what I did. That's right, you can't use one of these. Gotta get creative. One of those. Probably one of these. Just waiting for my screen on the wall to update so it's easier for me to watch that this is still working. Waiting for my screen on the wall. Perfect. So it's easier for me to watch that this is still working. All right, so where we left off before I was so rudely interrupted, I need to reroute these lines that I've jammed down here, which are meant for the transmission cooler, right up there. Right now, they're going over the steering column. And I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to go here. So I'm thinking, hopefully I won't regret, that I want to come right up here. Actually, I believe that is for the transmission lines, that little holder right there. But then again, that doesn't make sense because I got the cooler line right up there. So I'm making that up. This one, this other one here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it around where I'm trying to go. I might have to turn that fitting. There she went. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is what we're trying to build too. However, we're going to put that one on second. Got way too much line now. I'll get you on the other side. Probably still can't see nothing except for the back of my head. These guys screw on right up here. Where's the light? Don't pay all that extra money for a pre-done kit. You can make these things pretty easy. Look it up, do some research. After I had to replace the fitting, I learned out the hard way that I spent too much money on that. All right. What'd you do with those wrenches again? Huh. I swear I used to have them. I got more. I'm just going to get new ones. So it's probably going to be a little tough. Well, really getting it from anywhere. But I think it's a little tougher from right here. So I'm going to reach down from the top. All right. It says not too tight. I can always tighten it more later. Then this guy. just feel like I need more. If I snap this one, I don't have another one. And we're done. All right, which stove was getting super hot. It was kind of freezing in here when I started. It's already nuts. Now, I wanted to work on that shroud. Cool part is I don't got the nuts for either one of those. It'll be fine for now. Let's tighten the batteries down because that's kind of a show right now. And then we'll crank it and see if it runs. I think that's positive. Oh, it might have been a negative. What is that? Oh, none of that's needed. That's to the airbag compressor, which has a blown airbag. 12, 13, half inch, stuff like that. What is this? That's grid heater. It's happy with 13. I mean half inch. Get that all the way on first. Let's see. feel like this guy wants to flip over somehow. See, there was no shroud at all on this truck when I bought it. So I added that. The wire was just draped up over the top of the engine. It's not supposed to be like that. You might disagree with the way I'm doing this. So do I. All right, I think we want to come up through here. I like it. Now remember, there was this little wire right here that was stuffed in there. I need an end for it, but that ain't gonna work out right now. I want to hear this thing run. You know what's gonna be really nice is opening this door because it's hot as balls in here right now. But it's freezing also as balls outside. You know what I was thinking about doing? Was that fuel filter. Probably fine though. I mean, I could open it up and see if there's any fuel in it. Fuel pump primed, at least sounded like it, when I cycled the key before and we cranked it. Yeah, let's just give it hell. See what happens. This engine has been sleeping. Gee whiz. I think for 2 years now. Place your bets. Is it going to start? Is there anybody in here to bet? 3. It's doing things. It runs! What a good feeling. What was that noise? You guys hear that? Was it this falling? Was it the, oh. I don't know what the heck it was. Let's redo it. All right, definitely leaking on a front transmission line. I don't see anything fresh dripping in the back though. Which one are you? Ah, the inside. I have to say that's pretty impressive. An engine that's been sitting for 2 years. I took all the lifters and rockers out of it, flipped it over, pulled the cam to change that front timing plate, put all that back together, and it appears that it was done correctly. I watched a YouTube video. Just kidding. All right. Now, this is gonna kind of suck. Unless I can get the, no, I can't get that other one out of the way. Let me try it from the top. I feel like I'm going to have to take the top one back off just to tighten the bottom one. So first, I'm going to struggle with it for like at least 30 minutes before I give up and do that. Actually, no, it might help. Nothing. That's what might help. Nothing. Need you up here. if you're wondering, no, there's no way to make this any easier because that cooler, well, there is ways. You know, like if you were to change to a different cooler, you might have different options here. But with the stock cooler, you've got to have all of this stuff on and in the way just to struggle this much. Man, how about now? Lacking a little space over here. Better. Still leaks. I think it's out of the other side though. Which looks even harder to get to. All right. That's it. I'm trying something else. Apparently I'm not trying nothing else. I can't even get these wires back off that I put on the other day. There's one. There we go. Pull that line. Now I need wrenches. See, what the idea is I can pull this washer fluid bottle out and then get to these. What I'll find out is you got to pull the transmission lines to get that bottle out or something. Oh, it's bigger now. Yeah. What was that? Ah. That's a wire I'm going to splice in. It's coated with oil now, so it doesn't corrode. It's just caught on the fuse block. Okay. Guess we'll unbolt the fuse block. Okay. I guess that's a 3/8, not a 10 mil. I think it used to be a 10 mil, but now it's a 3/8. That's what it feels like anyhow. Hopefully taking this one off will be enough to encourage me to pry this thing back and snap the other one off. That's what we're going for. Yep, nope. It says no. Now that one, if I remember correctly, yeah. That needs a socket from the bottom. See, that was missing a nut in it too. I'll get one break on. Put all these metal parts up on the battery where they're safe, especially the long ones. Yep. Would you just come out of here? You gotta be kidding me. Apparently, you gotta pull the engine out to change these. How about, ooh, what about that? Oh, yeah. Instead of coming up, I went down with it. Now they had all this stuff disconnected. Seeing how it's out, I can actually look at it. It doesn't look cracked. I think it's good. All right, back to the original plan. These wrenches. Maybe this one. I don't know. Bring them all. Oh yeah. That is way better. Huh. What do you know? All right. How about you? Nope. How about you? Yep. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. What I want to know is who tightened these fittings? Who knows? Maybe I didn't even tighten them. All right. I think that should be good-ish. For the heck of it, let's see what the other one feels like. Now we got a clear shot at it. Yeah, it feels like it wants a hair more. Okay. Now, how about the other one? Yeah, apparently somebody was afraid to tighten this when it was on the bench. Weird. I think it was actually after I broke the other one. So, sure, I was feeling timid. Okay. How about now? You guys seen a creeper anywhere? Is it possible? Ah. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking about pulling my phone out of my pocket to send my friends a video of this because at most 2 of them are watching. But yeah, you can't see them anymore. I'm gonna wash up anyhow. All the transmission lines are not leaking. It does appear that there's other leaks from the transmission. Kind of noticed a little buildup while I was screwing around in here. And I'm thinking that were leaking from like the overdrive. I don't know. I guess maybe you call it solenoid switch, whatever. That connector that controls the overdrive and the tail, and maybe like up around some of the more fronter stuff. You know, the switch. I don't think it bothers me. The wiring block and all the crap up in there, I don't know. I think there's a seal on that TV cable. Figure it out. But she runs. It's exciting. I forgot I don't even got any antifreeze in it. Well, now, I don't know, maybe I can bring you up closer. Maybe watch some of this other crap. I don't know how entertaining I'll be. It's just throwing junk on. Maybe something like that. Ooh. There we go. Or, I don't know. You want me to move it, leave a comment. I'll miss it. So, yeah, I dug all this junk out. I gotta figure out where I put all the bolts in my hurry. Oh, I also gotta put that canister back in. See, now that was the last thing to come out. That needs to be the first thing to go in. About there. Oh, don't know what I got down. Gotta do these now. I'll find a spot eventually. Just ask your mom. That. It appears that I did misplace one bolt. Oh, that's right. It's stuck in the socket. Bet you didn't know they made these. They actually got covers for those fuse things. Fuse, what you call it? They don't screw on because they're broken. But they got them. It just sets on just like that. Then you get your electrical tape, because this is an electrical circuit, and you wrap it all the way around there. Leave it on until it gets sticky, slimy, and then you're golden. Oh, okay. I really need to figure out a solution for the shroud. It shouldn't move, but I would really like it bolted in. Suppose I can do it afterwards. It needs those square nuts that slide in the back there, or maybe like the quick sheet metal type ones. That might work too. And I'll bet I got some, but I have no idea where they are. So, seeing how they're up top and accessible, I'm not going to worry about that. I think that I need to work from the bottom up, starting with this coolant tube. Looks like it goes like that. Also looks like I should have put it on the motor before we got here. Also looks like this clamp is broken, but will still work. If that means anything to you. Huh. Yeah. I'm too hot. I'm too cold. Shouldn't be too bad from the bottom. So I know you guys can't see anything out right now, so I'll describe the process here for you. I'm squeezing a clamp. I've taken it off of the pipe, or the radiator hose. I'm sneaking in from the back, okay? Going in front of the oil filter and over the hole that I'm trying to push the tube onto. Then, got the tube in my other hand, radiator hose. I'm going to try to slide that on. Wish that I would have sprayed it with some silicone grease, probably. No, it actually went pretty good. I just, oh yeah, got a twist out of her. That looks lined up pretty good. I got to admit, I feel like a professional right now. That went very, very smooth. I expected that to be much more of a fight. Now I got to get the front one on. I dropped the clamp, which is perfect. Looks like it's 5/16. I hate these clamps, but I am to the point that I am not shopping for the parts I want right now. I just want the truck together. See, I said that, and I lied. I'm over here looking at my bench, just seeing if I happen to have one of the ones that I want. I don't see it. I'm gonna need this 1/4-inch ratchet though. Actually, where is my lazy man wrench? Aha. It's right here. Makes things go quicker. I'll tell you what, if I can get one of the boost tubes on that fast, I'll give one of you guys the CR500. Mint. All right, so somewhere should have another hose. I'll bet it's in the bed of the truck. That's usually where you keep that kind of stuff. No, it's not in the bed of the truck. I did find this one boost tube, so I'm sure we'll need that soon. Set that there where I'll forget where I put it. So like I was saying, radiator hose. Huh. No. I hope you guys are enjoying the experience. I like to really prepare for it, you know, so you're not sitting around watching nothing happen. What the hell did I do with that? I swear I'm about to walk back to the bed again. I mean, I suppose I could switch to the boost tubes. I'm really trying to procrastinate on those because I know it's going to suck. All right, I looked harder. It's definitely not over here. Nope. I don't want to play with this one. I'll probably have to loosen the intercooler back up. Really don't know what they've got going on for tubing here. It's weird looking to me. And I mean, I really thought it was like stacked, but maybe this is just like a really good hose. I don't know. what's that? That's the mass airflow sensor. Get that up out of the way. This guy, got to sneak up in here. Yep. Just as I suspected. Not enough room to get it in with the intercooler bolted in. And you're going to have to sit better. I'm also going to need this guy. Think maybe. Maybe. I'll go ahead and put this on the intercooler. Yeah. Let's try that. That way, if it doesn't work, I can take it back off. You know what I mean? To be completely honest, I don't even think the goal here is to tighten it down at this point. Just get them started. All right. I'll loosen on the clamp a little bit. Fortunately, I've got all my 7/16 out. Got them out today. And they're not there. Nope. I need someone to follow me around and pick up tools as I drop them and put them back where they go so I can find them when I need them. Oh, it's all probably up here, isn't it? Yep. Let's try that. Yes, we like that one. I need a longer extension. Remember, I put that there. Because I won't. Well, All of a sudden, we're changing a fan. Now, I know I said wouldn't worry about tightening things. And I was 100% right in saying that. I'm going to stop right now. Now, I'll tell you, topside creepers are very nice. Sometimes you just want a stool. All right, gosh fingers. Hope this goes well. Well, how did I ever even get it out of here? You know what, one of these times I should probably try doing is putting this in before I put all the front crap on. Maybe that'll work better. Good thing I got those AC lines there hooked to nothing in the way. And also, inner fender well's out. Let me tell you, that's nice. All right, that's where it goes. How about you? Still not happy? I know. Give me a screwdriver so I can poke a hole through this boot. Got it. Number 2. This one's really greasy. Probably because the motor was throwing so much oil out of it over there. I'm going to clean it real quick. And by real quick, I mean as long as it takes. Oh, one of you will wait. Oh, I just remembered I was supposed to tell Eric when I was starting this. I forgot, in the heat of the moment, when you're trying to start a live stream, you start getting all nervous and fidgety, trying to make things work. Then all of a sudden it's working and you forget about everything else. So now we need a rag. Wipe some fresh grease onto my freshly cleaned part. I didn't really go ham on the boots here because I didn't want to get the degreaser down inside of it. So they just get a rub down. All right. Anybody pay attention to where I dropped those tools when I was done with them last? Hopefully up there somewhere. This guy is also fun. All right, we got clampage there, no clampage here. So I'm gonna need to find one more of those. I think I saw one somewhere. It wasn't there, in case you were wondering. It's probably the one that I stole the nut from when I was doing the turbo. Put money on it. Look at that, another boot. Another boot. They're without a clamp on it. All right. We got just totes of truck parts over here. Ooh. I don't think this is the hose I need, but I think that's the same as the one. Yeah, that doesn't work. That would have been cool, though. Careful, that's an ECU. Okay, no clamp there. Found one. Is it the right size? It is the right size. All right, I'm going to slide this clamp over where that's going to go. Oh, God, I hate this. How good can you guys see? Where's the... Yeah, you can't really see the intake horn. Maybe if I bring you up here, you can really get to feel how lovely this is. There's a delay. So now that is just in my view. Maybe we'll knock you down a little bit. Robin! ¿Cómo estás? All right, I'm going to kick you back a hair more. Let's see if you can see what I see. Yeah, it looks like kind of. So this guy is going right there, I think. Looks about right. And then this guy is going down there. I'm going to go up into the fender well, push these wires and everything around until I'm happy, and try to make this fit somehow. Yep. That's not going to work. How about see, I'm going to overshoot it a hair. Wedge this in here so I can't get it out. Almost there. I swear. There we go. Oh, there goes the clamp. All the way to the floor. Jackson, get that. Oh, that's right. It's just me. Okay. You go on there. Actually, why don't you just go up here? I'll use you when I need you. I can hear my ex now. Yep, he was always that way. Only use me when he needs me. All right, then we got to pull the same. That was almost a mess. Pop that intercooler up and out. See, it just goes on some hooks over on this bar right here. So you can kind of cheat like that. I don't think it's going to fall off. Oh. All right. That's home. I don't know if I'm loving my choice for the power steering line. I'm going to see if I can't get that behind this instead. Yeah, I like that. Mucho mejor. Muy bien, Mr. Robin. Okay. Robin, you probably, I'm assuming you just got here if you're still even here. It runs earlier in the video. I just fired it up without the, that's supposed to stay in there. Fired it up without the turbo hooked up. Oh, yeah. This was a great idea, Josh. I know, you're a genius. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Man, look at that. It's in. It's in. All right. I got some clamps to tighten. Hopefully you kind of see the fun that ensues. Good enough. Just want to make sure it was back far enough so you can see my ass crack as I'm hanging over the front of this thing now. 7/16 stuff. Here's one. Where's the other? Actually, these guys can go back in too, and should go back in. That was 10 though. Weird. It's not where I left it. Oh man, I'm telling you, I need somebody to watch me. What are you? That's at 7/16. And now I'm at 10. Found it. Just put those right there. Found that 10. Remember, I hung it up on there. That way I could find it when I needed it. Fun fact, yesterday, when I built this front end out, I started with the fan on the engine. And then I realized it was in the way for some brackets that I needed to put on. So I took the fan off. And then I continued to build out the entire front end here. And the fan was still out of it. Figured that out when I crawled underneath it to start chasing the wire. So then I got to take it back off. But I accomplished all of that while Eric was checking his ring cam or trying to buy a motorcycle. I don't know. Nice, no oil leaks. I had a little bit of transmission leak. I don't know if you can see it. Here. See? Right there. But that was just a loose line. Looks like the transmission is leaking from some random spots that I did not touch. So, you know, just normal stuff. When I did have it kind of kicked back while it was sitting here, it definitely leaked out the tail shaft. So I do have a new rear seal over there waiting for it, but I just wasn't worried about it yet. And like I said, I'll probably have to address some other things. Now this thing's here, so what do we got to tighten? We got to tighten that one. Actually, you know what would be nice? Is my cheater. They make clamps so nice. Well, not really. They make them better. Actually, I can't really complain about that too much right there. Happy. Now you. Ooh, the bottom one's loose too. Good thing I checked. I didn't think it was. I'm gonna spin it. No, I'm not. That ain't moving. That's bolted to the engine. And let's see. Don't really need the ramp for that. Nice and lazy. Uh-oh. That's right. Hey. That feels pretty good. I got that stupid looking one I got to do yet. I think somebody just broke that one. Pretend it's good. I know it's bad when it blows off. Air filter. That hurts. Now, I know I wasn't happy with the air filter that was in here, but I think, I was looking around the shop and, I don't know, found another one. Yeah, something like that, I think. You know what we're still missing is an air box. That I don't know if I have. So yeah, this guy, if and I remember correctly, which makes sense because there's a whole bunch of room up here. All right, good, I did put those on. Oh, but I didn't put that on. That's what charges the batteries. Okay. This thing's never going to work. Okay, yeah, and they got a whole fun show going on down there. So that would have to come off for this to go on. Is this the correct clamp? It is. So that's nice. Looks like drywall dust in there. That needs cleaned. So much room over here. There's not. Okay, this is what came on this truck. It's a little dirty. And got the mass airflow sensor right there, you know, so the exhaust comes here or something like that. I don't know which way it goes in. And supposedly that does things. It doesn't. So I don't know. I can't. It didn't have any codes for that. I don't think. I don't know. I think it had 2 codes. I can't even remember what the hell they were. I think they said cylinder 6 has been washed out. Pretty sure that's what it was. P06WO, washed out. Still need that upper radiator hose. Need that so I can fill it up with antifreeze. There's a chance that could be outside, and if it is, it sat out there all winter long because that's where I recycled the antifreeze. It was out there. Peak. No dice. I think the one off the other truck was destroyed somehow when that rock bounced up underneath it. Am I dumb enough to throw it inside the truck? Probably. Not this time, though. All of that stuff was pulled before. Hey, I like to throw hoses over here. I've got a turkey baster, some fuel lines, some transmission lines, dipstick tube, no radiator hose. See, by now, I probably could have driven to the parts store and bought one. But I know dang well there's one here. Of course, knowing me, say it ripped or something when I took it off. I'd throw it out because I know I don't need it at that point. But then I would get to today when I'm trying to put it back together and not be able to find that and know that. Well, that's the end of our show, folks. I mean, I got another head for a Cummins right there. Might need that. Nope. Dang it. How am I going to do any burnouts without a radiator hose? This is dumb. I was just kidding, Robin. That's not all, folks. I'm just going to stand out here all night long, walking around, looking for a radiator hose. And then tomorrow I'll go buy a new one. I'll give you a little, well, I think I'll give you a little treat. I'll fire it up in case you missed it. After I make sure that I've got nothing in the way of things that spin. It fired right up too. Like, no excessive cranking whatsoever. Makes sense. What? Walking around in circles looking for the part that you should have? Yep. Could be anywhere. Might not even be here. Who knows? That is progress. Hell yeah, dude. This thing is going to be rolling. I'm going to take it up. Well, I'm going to insure it and register it tomorrow. You probably can't really see it right there. Let me move you over. Yes-ish. You can see now. Eric started doing some of the paint right here. Those were rusted and whatnot, but it's still solid. So sanded those down on both sides, and he hit a couple spots in there. So that's got to get done yet. That won't be too bad though. Inner fender's in. Missing the plastic cover for this. Can't remember if the truck came with it or not. I don't think it did. The truck was missing lots of little things like that. But I really need a radiator hose. There's a turbo. Just walk around the shop and naming things we see. Oh yeah, stabilizer bar. That's got to go in too. That's behind the wood stove. Suppose I could probably do that. Get that over with. Ooh. I made a mental note. Where are you? Where am I? Right there. Of how this came out. I've forgotten what that note was. All right. Triangle like. Drop it. There. Now you can see me more. Ish. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop looking there, pervert. Which I think, yep, look at that. I left the bolts in there. How smart. Oh, I thought those were completely split. They are not. Now, I'm going to assume that this is the way I want this. Sure. Did I overdo that? Yep. That's much easier that way. Don't need those. Ooh. Greasable. Somebody was feeling fancy. It was me. I felt fancy. All right, that side goes down. This side goes up. Yep. I don't know why. I just like to keep these plastic things close until I'm done. Don't really need them. All right. Oh, was I thinking backwards? I don't know. You ever think backwards? All right. So this guy is going to go somewhere like that. Does that make sense? I would say so. Sure. Oh, get the threads out of that one. Oh, I feel like that needs to go. Huh. Up there. Yes. Definitely. Let me guess. That's bent too, probably. You know what? The more I think about it, I do got it upside down. Maybe. Whoa! It's throwing stuff at me. Really? You're like right there. Just screw it. All right, whatever. Let's go find out what size these are. $15? $15. All right, that's it. So we'll get the old man tools. See if I can't cross thread this thing in there. Feels like it. Next, There's the other bolt. All right, now let's find out that I had it right the first time. That's the sound of me struggling, not getting these threads to start. Where are you? Gotcha. It's really hard after a second. Now I think I can tell if I look at this one. Yeah, that's an Allen head in there. However, that fits up into a cavity, so it's not like you can get a wrench on it. So that is completely useless. There is also a flat on that, though. So why don't I go figure out what those are? Well, I got this in my hand. That way I don't struggle. To lift the Equinox, if you're still here, I know it's been a while. Like a body lift, suspension lift, is that what you're talking about? All right, that's an 18. I don't know if the big gun's gonna fit down there. They're both 18s. Tricky. And you. And you. Oh, tricky. Somebody already hooked the other side up. Don't know what to do, just been thinking about it. I think you should totally do it. I'll tell you what, bud. I found a mud truck on Marketplace. I really, really want it. Okay. Let's rethink this. I did the lift in that big white truck I had. Back before that rock bounced up into my undercarriage. I think that took 2 to 3 days. And I probably had a girl yelling at me for 1.5 of them. So, you know, for context. Oh, come on. Get in there. This thing. Come on. Oh, I see. I want to come over a little further. I believe it. Let's try that. Yeah, see? You weren't even lying. Now, you. Tell you, more stories than a cowboy. Right, Robin? It's abused on mileage. It disappeared on the screen. So, high mileage. Yeah, I mean, gas jobs, I guess. That's why I really love the diesels. You used to work on diesels, didn't you? They just last forever, man. Well, not that one over there in the corner. That one didn't last forever. But the block that I stole a bunch of parts from, in the gray truck that I want to say I was going to build, but It still is my intention. It's just focus shifted a little bit. That thing had, I think it was 650,000 miles on it. All right, there we go. That looks like a winner. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just did that again. Let's hope that goes well. Yep. Well, that ain't gonna do nothing, dummy. Yep, right there. Okay. Come on. That is not good. I don't like doing that. Oh, well, that's why I had the angle all wrong. Those stupid jack stands out of the way. I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening right now. Why? I swear it's falling off like it's the wrong size, but it is definitely not the wrong size. I would say that's pretty on point. What size are these? Tell me you're an 18. Huh. Well, the other side looked like cut threads the whole way down. That's pretty cool. Back to that 15, I think. I think that's what it was. Stabilizer in. All right, boost tubes in, stabilizers in. I don't know. I really need that radiator hose. I ain't got a clue where it's at. I really do not want to put this bumper on. That bumper's bent. It's ugly. Want a new one. I don't know what I'm doing. You can watch me wash my hands. Yep. I don't even know what time it is. Alexa, what time is it? Can't hear because the water's running. Try it again. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 9:43 p.m.
Almost 10. Not a bad stopping point, I guess. When did I start this? 7:15. Gave you guys 2.5 hours of quality, high grade content. All 3.5 of you. I got a feeling that radiator hose, when I dry my hands, that radiator hose is probably down in my barn. And if not, at this point, it's going to be at Advance Auto if I can't find it quickly in the morning. I mean, that's pretty much it in the engine bay, I think. Who's all in here? How come Robin's the only one talking? Why are you people so quiet? You're too shy to comment? I'm on video. The truck's over there. Bring you up. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I mean, maybe put that wire in there a little bit better. Shroud bolts, radiator hose. I didn't really look at the top of the engine while it was running, but I don't see any evidence of anything leaking anywhere. Still need the cover put on that. That needs degreased. I touched it. It made me dirty. Gotta see if these are supposed to have a reservoir. I swear they do. At least the newer ones did. They might. The older ones might not have. That doesn't make much sense. Get the air filter on. Okay, still gotta do that yet. But that's enough for the night. What are you laughing at, Robin? Nothing? I don't know. What's so funny? Patiently waiting. Oh, was it talking about being shy? Writing comments, maybe? See, one of the people in here is me on the television up there. The other one's Robin. Nobody else has said a word. It's probably the FBI. I have no idea what you're talking about on that other truck. Yeah. I'm calling it for the night. Thanks for watching. Oh, silence? or you're just being quiet, or they're being quiet. My microphone is still working. I've even got the receiver plugged in this time because it went dead on the last live stream. Or we could just hang out and talk all night. I don't want to work anymore, though. Some people got to work in the morning, though. Not me, though, bud. I took tomorrow and Friday off. That way, I can get this truck legal. Oh, you got an ad break? Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. I do have the choice to have no ads on these, which it's not like I'm making anything. I think the last one made like 60 cents. But I don't know. In my mind, I feel like YouTube is less likely to show it if they're not running ads on it because they don't earn any money. So I have choices to have it conservative ads, moderate ads, heavy ads. I do choose conservative. But I'll bet our max was like 5 viewers in here. Abandoner. Getting to bed now. All right. Well, seeing how nobody else is willing to talk to me, I will catch you all later. Make sure to subscribe so you can watch me in the future and not say anything. Your stream will stop immediately when you push this button. I missed.